have to remember this shit still be on mute.
I just take it off midway through. Fuck it.
I have to remember that. But anyway, you guys, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV and
Jamar 4.
And we're here for a brand new episode of The Prelude with Scotty and Jamar. And we are here with our very special guest from Chasing Dallas. Jamar's going to give him his introduction. So why don't you go ahead and give it to the people?
Okay, so we have a very talented, fine individual in the building tonight from Chasing Dallas season 4. Actually, I need to, because I keep hearing people name differently. I'm going to have to ask, I have it as Quisi. Some people have said it's Quisi, but we're going to introduce him as Quisi. So let's welcome Quisi into the building.
What's up, y'all?
And there you go.
And
what's going on?
It's not Quisi, but I let Astro get away with it because that's just what he always calls me. So
I was about to say, I felt like it's all every time I've known it to, be heard out loud, it's been like with the K sound, not with the Q. So
my actual name is Marquisius. So
oh yeah.
Okay.
That's very black.
Very much so.
They're like, we don't feel like saying all that, so we're gonna give you a nickname.
Yeah, we're gonna give you Quisi.
I mean, well, that's actually a fun fact. But welcome again, Quisi, to the Prelude for the first time. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I just got off work, so I do have a 9 to 5, but
we all do.
I'm here, so y'all got me out of my little comfort zone for an interview. It's the second day in a row that I'm doing an interview, so I'm a little nervous, but let's get into some things.
We'll get into some things for sure. But we kind of giving you a brief, introduction or whatnot. But we want to let the people hear from you who you are, what it is that you do, and tell us one interesting fact about yourself that the audience may not know about you.
Okay. Well, of course, my name is Quisi. I'm from a small country town called Dangerfield, of course. I'm a rapper / songwriter. And in my free time, I like to DJ for small venues. I like to write scripts and shit.
Sorry.
A fun fact about me, I don't know if those two were fun facts, but
I mean, if you want to give us more, we'll take it.
Nah, I ain't got nothing else right now.
Hey, look, that's fine. You already given more than what some of the other people gave the character, so it ain't nothing but a thing. Tadrika and the Adams said, "Hey, Quisi, you are fine."
Thank you. I can't see the comments though.
I don't know what's going on right now. It is weird because it's not even showing me how many people are in here. So I don't know what's going on right now.
I can see the comments, but
yeah, I can see the comments, but I can't even see how many people in here.
Oh, that's probably why you're looking on YouTube.
No, I'm talking about on here because on YouTube it's saying 13 waiting, but they can't be waiting if the show has already started. So
child. It says live,
right?
That's probably good. But one thing that Quisi mentioned on the show, and then even in our conversations, that you feel shy. I'm about to say, I don't take you as a shy person because it takes somebody with I don't know if it's because bravery or just confidence to do what rappers do on stage. So why do you think you have an alter ego on stage, or why do you think you consider yourself a shy person? Because clearly you can fight too. So what are you shy about?
Well, even on stage, I get really shy too. Every performance, I feel like I could do something better. So I'm always shy, but it is something that I've kind of worked through all my life. I have a degree in communication, so when I want to, I can turn it on and I can turn it off. But I'm really kind of, I guess, reserved, and I don't want to say antisocial, but I'm kind of introverted.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, but I can talk when I'm around people that I'm close to, people that I know. So
that you're comfortable with. So you kind of like me, you open up the more comfortable you get, or with the people that you're around.
Right. So
Right.
Got it. I can definitely I definitely people watch like at like kickbacks and stuff. I'm not saying nothing. I am observing everybody in the room.
Basically.
and then half the time I be blind because I need some glasses, and so if I don't speak, that's probably why, because I ain't see it.
Okay, that must be what happened at the September to Remember. Okay.
Okay. And shout out to Ms. Wanda who's in the chat. Go ahead.
Oh. So before we get to, you know, all the things with the show and whatnot, we're going to talk a little bit more about you as a person. So how did you, because you have a more masculine presenting personality and just like, you know, identity. So how did you navigate your queerness as a child growing up?
I've always had a little twang, you know, since I was 6. So like I've always hung out with my sisters and my girl cousins until like I got in high school. That's when I kind of started hanging around boys because I was trying to see if I could connect with, you know, being around niggas, but it was just, I don't know, it was like a phase. And then I guess I was trying to hide how I was really feeling for so long, although I haven't really acted on anything like sexual, like, or I didn't talk to any guys before I came out. Like I was always curious, but I don't know, I feel like I never had to fight it, but I always hid it for some reason, like, if that makes sense.
You feel like you had like some sort of shame associated with it still?
Right, but I feel like they already knew, like, if that makes sense. Like, so I feel like I really didn't have a reason to hide it, but I was hiding it because I was always around like kids. You know, as kids, we get to saying just whatever comes to our minds, and like I was getting bullied for like my feminine ways back in the day, and so it did something to me. But I don't know, like if I actually had to fight, like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. Like, I'm so fucking nervous.
Ain't no need to be nervous.
I don't feel like I had to fight it, but I did. And it is what it is. Like I came out in 2015 on Facebook.
How old are you?
Yeah. And ever since then it's just been up. So
how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 27.
Okay. You're not that far from us.
Okay. We old heads.
Yeah, we old.
How old are y'all?
we in our 30s, babe. We take naps. Don't
feel don't feel bad. I took one before this, so yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll see. You already started the transition into over 30 here because I can't even go out no more if I don't take no nap. You
Because I will go to sleep in the bar.
And
Me too.
See, you already there. See,
yeah.
Fast track.
I kind of started clubbing early, like when I was 15, so I'm over it. Like,
oh well, we understand.
I didn't start the club until I was 21.
Hell, 23 for me.
See, I just didn't have no appeal to it. I was just like, I'm gonna go there for what? But anyway,
right. Like, and I'm always looking mean, and people say I look unapproachable. So, I mean, I don't know how to fake it. Like, I just have a mean mug face. Like, that's my resting bitch face, or whatever you want to call it. Like,
I mean
that one right there. That know what you're talking. You know what you're talking about.
He's the same way.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna sit up here and act like I don't. But people say that anyway when you're observant, like it doesn't really mean that you mean or you a biatch or anything like that. You just don't know these folks. So it's just
right.
like I can't sit up here and fake like, you know, Jamar's more bubblier than me. Like if he see people like, hey, how you doing? I'm like,
if I know them.
Me too.
If I know them. If I don't know,
you will speak before me, I'll be like,
if I know them. I just
So you must know more people than Scotty.
Scotty don't like people. And I need to force him to talk to people. And then once he talks to the people that I recommend, he's like, okay, I like that. And so it's just like I have to push her out there to be social.
I have my reasons for not liking people.
No, I understand. You ain't got to tell me. I understand. I understand.
Okay. So we met you on the show as an up and coming artist. So who would you say are your top three inspirations for rap? Like who were the three people that you looked at and you was like, okay, I want to do this? Like, who are the three people?
Okay. Nicki Minaj. So
Okay.
I've always loved Nicki since she came out. I loved her, like how she's able to, switch her voice up and things like that, and just have fun with her music. And Nelly, I know he's really not like a hardcore rapper, but like he's always fun and upbeat. Mm-hmm. And I like Megan too, and I like Kevin Gates. So,
I ain't heard of Kevin Gates in it. Is he still act? When was the last time?
Well, last time I heard of Kevin Gates, he was on Carisha Please. That's the last time I heard from. But I can see you making music like Nelly. I can see that.
Yeah, I love Nelly. Like
I can see you. I can see you doing a record like Country Grammar. I can see you doing a song like Dilemma. I can see that.
You gonna do Hot in Her?
I can see that too.
Nah, I wouldn't do that though.
He gives. I can see that he give like you could give a little bit of Nelly. I can see that. What's the next? Okay, so what would you say is your creative process like when Quisi wants to write a song? What do you do? Because it's like for me, because I haven't written a song in years. I just speak for myself. I did write songs. So when I would write them, I would try to get some inspiration from people that I'm inspired by or something like that. And then I'll go, after I get done listening to them, they get me all amped up. I take a beat and write to it. So what exactly do you do when you want to be creative?
So you just gave one of my examples for sure.
Okay.
And then I have to be in a good space for sure. And I have to be alone. Alone. Unless I'm writing a song with somebody that I want on the song with me. Mm-hmm. But I normally, when I write a song, I'll find a beat and I'll hum it first. Like I'll hum like the flow or the rhythm of it. And then that's how I kind of start writing. But like just depending on what part of my life I'm in, like if I'm going through a heartbreak stage or if I'm just really happy and I feel like I'm the shit. I feel like I'm just kind of everywhere when it comes to my writing. Like I can write whenever, but I can turn it off whenever too. But like when I turn it off, it's like it's hard for me to kind of write a song when I'm going through writer's block. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, like I have different ways where I can create a song. I'm really country as fuck. I'm trying not to talk country as fuck, but like I have different ways to where I can write a song.
We are not Caucasian in here
at all, and I sound country to you.
Nigga dialect.
I gotta stop doing that. But like my creative process is I can write a song multiple ways. Like I can write a song multiple ways. Like I can write the lyrics first. I can write the beat first. I can find the beat first. I say write the beat, or I can just kind of hum a melody in my head all day. Then I'll find the beat later, and then like if the melody fits on the beat really well, I'll start writing that way too. If that makes sense.
I can't do it that way. I have to do because you can do I can just make a melody out of my head and then have to go through and try to find a beat to match it. That seems like that takes longer to do in my mind, as opposed to taking a beat that I like and then just making a melody around the already existing beat. But
I've been writing since I was 8 though, so since I was 8. But I didn't start rapping until I was 17, 18. I was in high school and I met my classmate. His dad had opened up a studio for the first time in this little small ass country town that I'm at right now. He had opened up a studio, and it was the first studio that I just ever went to ever in my life. And that's kind of where I started taking it more serious. Like, okay, maybe I could do a career out of this. And then I went to school and fell in love the first time and kind of got straight away from music. So when I met Carrie D, Carrie D kind of brought me back into writing music again. And I don't know where I'm going with this shit. Y'all didn't even ask me about no fucking Carrie D.
You can still bring them on. It's a part of it.
But yeah, like Carrie D, he really helped me get back into writing music because I did kind of stay away from it. But I've been writing since I was 8. And it's like naturally it's installed in me. Like I'm a songwriter. Like if I can't do anything else, I can write a song. Like whether it's a rap song or a ballet.
Something I wanted to ask about, you had mentioned earlier, is that you said you have to be by yourself. Is it because you feel like you don't trust, like it's a sensitive thing, like when you the creative process, like you don't want other people's opinion to kind of waver your own? Like why do you feel like you feel more comfortable writing?
I have to memorize like the song for myself to see if it actually sounds good to me. Like I'll record it on my phone, play it back. Like while I'm walking my dog, I'll be playing the recording just to kind of get myself like so I can memorize the lyrics. Then I'll let people hear it. I just don't like people hearing it like right now because like I might hear something that they don't. But then again, I've had people be around while I do write music, and they kind of giving me like some dope ass pointers. Like Astro on my project that's about to come out, he helped me like with the part of my song that actually make the song pop out a lot more. So it just depends on the type of song that I'm writing. I would say like if it's more personal, like I'll just rather be alone. But if it's like a crunk song, I want to see if like my people will turn up to it and dance to it, and then I'll keep going. But I'm always writing some sad shit, so most of the times, like I'm by myself. So.
Well, sad songs are the best songs, I would know, because when I was writing songs, all I had to be was in the back. It's weird, but I would be in a relationship with a guy, and then sometimes I would hope for it to go bad so I can write about it.
Right.
I'm
dead.
Like I would hope that he cheat or do something fucked up to me so I can write a song about it.
You better than me.
I wrote like 20 songs about that one man.
I mean, nowadays you don't have to give them too long; they'll fuck up eventually.
They do. Okay. I know this is not a part. I know this is not a part of our questioning, but would you ever write songs for other artists? They don't have to be rappers, but they would be singers. Or have you ever done that?
I have. I wrote for this girl named Compassion here in my hometown. She was actually like the first artist that I wrote for, but she's also the last. But if you hear any singing on my rap songs, I wrote the hooks that the artists are singing. So like on Ride With Me with Carrie D, I wrote that. The song with Lyndon James, I wrote all of that too. So I still do like some songwriting as far as like singing goes, but I haven't written like a whole like singing song in forever. So I am trying to get back to that. I have been talking to people about like writing for other artists, and I do want to kind of dabble back into writing ballets, but I said ballets, but I just haven't. I haven't came back around to it yet. Like something is still telling me to just rap, and then I guess when it's time for me to get back to it, then I'll do my shit. But
okay, well, what would you say is your end goal with your rap career? Like we see you on Chasing Dallas, and we see you chasing your dream and working hard to get to where you want to be. So where exactly are you looking to be in your rap career? Like what are your aspirations to as far as your rap career goes? Because I know for us with what we do, we want to go somewhere.
right.
we're gonna go farther with where we at, but we getting there, trust me. But where exactly do you what are you looking to do with your rap career? Like, do you want to like go into other avenues as it goes? Like, let's talk about that.
That's really my goal. Like, I love rapping for sure, and I'll probably do it for a long time. But I do eventually plan to like start writing like movies, writing for like singers, and I don't know, like I don't plan on being like the king of rap. I just want to have fun like with my music and make money off of it if I can. Like that's really it. I like to kind of talk to people through my music, and you know, I know somebody out there that can relate. But I'm serious about rapping, but like I don't really have any inspirations of becoming like a rap king or even a. If I could become a rap legend, that'd be cool. But
that's not something you striving to do.
right, like I won't be upset if I don't.
You know, that's okay. You know, it's okay to not be that. You know, a lot of people strive to be that, but some people just want to make good music that feel good. Some people want to make music to have fun, long as you got the talent to do that. Because some people just want to rap and ain't got no damn talent to do it. So you actually have the talent to do it. So if you just want to make good music, like you said, Nelly is one of your inspirations. He made a lot of music that was for fun and, you know, to shake your ass or for you to fall in love with or something like that. Everybody ain't got to be a Nas. Everybody ain't got to be no Jay-Z. Everybody ain't got to be no damn KRS-One. Sometimes you just want to have fun and have a good time. There's different avenues and different lanes for everybody. So I agree with that. I don't have no problem with that right there.
So yeah,
coming at
agree with that.
Go ahead, Jamar.
So, how did you initially come across the Chase the Reality brand? Like, was Carrie already on the show, and you started working together, and you kind of came through Carrie? I think, like you mentioned before, or is there a different story?
To be honest, I don't know how the hell I found Chasing Dallas. I think I might have just been on YouTube and looking up like web series or whatnot. But honestly, I'm not sure. But when I did start watching it, it was season 2. It was season 2. And that's when I met Carrie. And I was like, oh, he can sing. And I was up here and I'm like, you know, I want to get back in music. You know, I want to, you know, work with other artists because I'm from a small country town and like we don't have really many gay artists down here.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's probably only me. So when I got up there, I was like hungry for that. I was hungry to kind of work with other artists. And so that's how we connected. And he went through my videos and he was like, okay, you have talent. You have talent. And I can see that you're serious about it. And yeah, and that's how I pretty much got on the show. Like I reached out to the old EP.
Ciao.
Yeah, and
ciao. You ain't even gotta.
Yeah,
gotta go there. You don't even have to go there with that one. And I've been thinking about this all day because I feel like I know we met earlier this year, but I think were you at that? It was like in August of 2021. I know Carrie was there, and like Ariel performed. William the Baddest was there. It was in Houston.
In Houston, yeah, I was there.
Were you there? So was I. I swore I met him before.
I was there though.
You said what?
Stiff as a board, but I was there.
I remember there was another rapper there, and that was you.
Yeah, it was me.
I remember. Okay, see, I knew it. Okay.
I thought my footage would be on the show. I thought, y'all be able to see me perform last season, but it is what it is. Y'all get to see me now. So
last season never happened. No. I'm just saying.
I'm not.
That's fine. I'll do it. So this isn't technically the first time that you were on the platform. So how has the experience been for you so far being at the forefront, like as an official cast member?
Ooh. It was a lot, y'all. It was a lot. But it was an experience that I wouldn't take back. I met some really, really cool people for sure. And of course, I don't have any enemies, but I met people, that was trying to be against me or whatever. But but it was overall, it was cool, but I was stressed out. Again, and there were times during filming where I would be like, is it even worth it? Do I want to continue doing this shit? And more so, it has to do with me just being shy and being so reserved. and not really knowing how to handle confrontation. So it was cool. I'm glad I was able to showcase my talent, my music. It had some ups and downs, but like overall, like I think it'll be a good turnout for me. So yeah, I hope so. But
I mean, the way you handled this last particular scene and the level of petty, I appreciated that.
Yes, the T-shirt was everything.
I appreciate it. So you know exactly what you're doing.
coming soon, coming soon, coming soon.
You know exactly what you're doing.
That was petty though, but rightfully so. Rightfully so. Rightfully so.
We got. We'll get there.
Okay.
Yeah, we have questions. So the first scene that we see you is in the studio, you know, with Dior, and you guys start talking about that there was this past love that you had that took you away from Dallas. So, like, what's the story behind this past love that took you away from Dallas that you were just so enamored with?
Now, I don't want to give it too much, so I'm gonna keep it real short. Well, I don't know if it'll be short, but I won't give it too much because I ain't trying to start no shit. But I fell in love, and it was crazy, y'all. Like I feel like I didn't even think about me at all when I made the move. Like it was just all about I'm in love. I need to do this, and we had only known each other for like I almost said not even a year yet. Almost, but not even a year. And I packed my shit and I was working at my job that I work from home from. And I took my laptop with me, my damn dog. And we went down there to see like if it could work out. But I shouldn't have went I kind of had my doubts anyway. So I felt like I shouldn't have went, but I did. And it didn't work out, you know, we tried. We did what we did. It is what it is. Like I'm back and shit. I'm chilling right now. Like that, I'm really chilling. I'm kind of focused on me and what I'm trying to do. Like I'm trying to put all of that in the past. It is what it is. No hard feelings. But I moved down there thinking I had something going on and it backfired. I feel.
Now somebody put in the comments and said, "So when you fall hard, like you." Really...
I fall stupidly hard. Like I been getting my ass slapped. Like for real. Like for real. I do some dumb ass shit, but I learn from it. And like when I fall, I do fall hard. Like the love, life, like everything. So when I get back up, I'm like, I'm stronger and I'm wiser. And it's like, don't do that stupid ass shit no more. Type shit. Like, because I
know how you feel.
Everything. I could have lost everything, but I didn't lose anything. But you know that. So still have my job, still have my car. Like I was gonna still make sure I was good regardless. But I shouldn't have moved down there unsure. I will say that.
Okay, baby. One thing I tell you, niggas will make you do some dumb shit.
I ain't gonna go into it anyway. So shut up, Jamar, because this ain't about me.
Like I was talking in circles.
This ain't about me. This about Quisi. This ain't about me.
I'm trying to keep it cute.
We understand.
I'm gonna let you have that. I'm gonna let you have it because I don't want to get too far in your business.
But so as you explain that situation to Dior, we couldn't help but feel like he was giving you a little bit of flirty energy. And Jeff brought it up on this past episode. So we're going to ask the question that everybody wants to know. Is there anything going on between you and Dior? Is there anything going on between you and Dior?
There was some flirting in the beginning, of course. It was flirting. But there's nothing going on between me and Dior. Me and Dior, we talk, but we don't talk that often. Like, we talk like shit every few days or whatever. Like, but it's always about like shows and music. Like he's managing me, like real dead ass. He's real life managing me right now. So, but we were flirting in the beginning. but nothing really nothing went further than that. I kid you not. So
Now, when you say the beginning, how long did the beginning last?
honestly, not long at all. Like honestly, like it wasn't long at all because we felt like, you know, it was too much at stake, and he was really more interested in my music more than anything. Like he wanted to manage me more than anything. And we both agreed, you know, let's just keep it professional. Like let's work together. Let's come up like and still be cool. Like, but that's really it though. Like during filming, like I shouldn't be telling y'all my business, but during filming, like I was seeing other people like I'm single, so like that's, you know.
So basically, what you're saying is,
there's nothing going on. Basically,
I was single and I can flirt with whoever I want to,
and that's it. Like really, like. But people, I guess, want to make it bigger than what it is, and I understand. I mean, respectfully, like I definitely understand because the way it's been portrayed on the show, I get it. But just let everything play out, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Like for sure.
All right, you know,
Okay.
just be inquiring, your inquiring minds.
But you're my friend, or that's my friend, so you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
We gonna listen to what you said now.
Trust me.
So Dior says that he wants to bring another artist into the studio, and then you know, Astro walks into the studio. So tell us what your first impression was of Astro and his talent when y'all first met.
I said, oh, he's young. He's young. He's young. Like, but it was good energy, good vibes. As soon as he walked in, we hugged, and we just got. I guess like from right then we just clicked. Like we just started talking, having like deep conversations. Like, and although Astro is young, like Astro is really mature for his age. Like he knows what the fuck he's talking about. And so like we just became really good friends from then. And I like Astro. Astro was really cool when I first met him. Like he was really, really cool.
Yeah, the Astro is everything.
I love like Astro. Yeah, I love Astro.
That's the one. You said I couldn't do with my music.
Yes, yeah, love the music, and
I'm confused.
I be confused sometimes, but I love the music. Period. Okay, so you was invited to Robert's September to Remember party by Dior, and then you came in and everybody was introducing themselves, but DeAndre made some flirty comments towards you and was making some advances. So let us know the series of events of your first encounter with DeAndre, because we know there's some things that was probably in there. There was some things that was probably taken out. So we need to know what was the events.
Gotcha. Well, I know I was sitting by Kiki and Sean. They saw everything. I really can't remember like everything that happened, but I do remember him like coming over there sitting by me while I was sitting by Kiki and Sean, and he was just touching all over me, like rubbing me, putting his leg over my leg, and I'm like, then I think he touched my chest too. He touched my chest. He was doing a lot, and so y'all know I'm shy. You can tell now, and I didn't say anything at the moment. Like I was really, really quiet, but like you could tell I was uncomfortable, and I had like a shy grin on my face. But I was really uncomfortable. But he was doing too much. Like, but even then, I still gave him the benefit of the doubt. Like I still feel like, no, he might be cool. Maybe this is just like an act or whatever. But he dead ass like that. So like, I don't know.
Hey, he was very forward, and you just didn't know how to.
Right. Like, I can take it, but like when it becomes like to where it comes off as bullying, and like that's when I kind of have to put a stop to it. But I still feel like me and him could have been cool, like, but whatever type shit.
Yeah, because I was wondering, because it said like I know that everything was focused on the Dior and Robert thing at the moment, but there was a lot of callbacks to what was going on inside. Like you said, DeAndre put their leg on you. There was all this other conversation. Let's talk about that conversation that happened between you and Dior, where he asked you, where did the word fan come from? Let's talk about where the word fan came from.
It came from Dior. It came from Dior. Like, and he don't mind me telling y'all that it came from him. It came from Dior. Like, and when he included me in his introduction, he was like, "I want to get to know Quisi." I believe that's when it happened.
Because he was like, I guess, because he could tell that, DeAndre's being very, very forward. And he was like, you got, your fans and stuff up here. And he was like, yeah, I guess. He was like, yeah, I guess so. And I guess he overheard. And even if he did, I would think he would have more of a problem with Dior than you.
That's what everybody thinks.
That's how I feel about it too. But I don't know. I think he wanted to set up Dior, but we'll get to that.
Did we say that? Did we say that last night?
A few times for it to make sense. Like, now wait a minute. He probably was a distraction for the real target.
Right. Didn't we say that in the review last night? Okay.
Mm-hmm. So even though you were uninvited by DeAndre, but Trey Howard still invited you, how did you come up with the idea of the T-shirt of "I wasn't invited," which is pleasantly petty?
Look, I know I'm on a reality show, and so he was being petty with the shit that he was doing. Like, because at Robert's event, I walked up to Dre before everybody left, like before we all left, and I told him, I don't have a problem with you. I just didn't want shit dragged out. I want you to know what was going on and what was said so we can move past this shit. That's what I told him. And he told my ass, he was like, I'm coming for you, right? So, yeah, he told me that shit.
Why? Why?
I'm still confused.
What happened to?
That's what I said. I'm like, damn. So he did all of that. Then he blocked me on Instagram because I believe I was trying to show people who the motherfucker was who blocked me. I mean, who uninvited me. No. I found out he blocked me before I found out I was uninvited. I think.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know how it happened. But and then also in the group chat, somebody was like, "Oh, the pool party is gonna be a vibe or something like that." And he was like, "Yeah, for those invited." And I said, "For those uninvited as well." And so I'm like, okay, he been extremely petty. Let me get me a shirt made because I always wanted to like get me a shirt, like create my own little brand or whatever logo. And I am gonna start selling my "I wasn't invited" shirt. So
I would definitely be buying one.
I would like one as well.
So yeah, I went to the mall and got that homemade. Like now my mama got her own machine, so I'm start making them from her, like her machine. But yeah, I got the motherfucking made and I walked in that motherfucker like shit. But honestly, I wasn't trying to even fight him. I was just trying to be petty, like just match his petty. Like,
what's your sign?
If I tell you, you're gonna judge me.
What is it?
Probably.
Guess it.
I mean, it's giving very Scorpio energy for the pettiness, but I just wanted to know if
I'm a Gemini.
Oh.
See, that's why I didn't want to say anything.
Nah.
No, wait. Okay, but I have a Gemini moon, so I go to YouTube.
But I'm borderline Cancer. Like I'm like, I don't know if there's any better, but I'm like a day away from being a Cancer.
Oh, so you on the cusp? You a Gemini? You on the Gemini Cancer cusp? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have some good
friends. Real emotional, real goofy, and just whatever. Like I'm a disaster.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. All y'all crazy.
My brother is a Gemini. My brother and one of my sisters are Gemini, so I get it.
And I love being around other Geminis, like because we be Gemini together. So
okay, there's a collective of y'all. Y'all have
but
it.
The people can't take us, and that's cool.
You're right. You are correct. You're correct.
Oh, we was cool, Jamar.
You said what?
I thought we was cool.
And I love you dearly, But
Ain't no but.
when there's a collection of y'all, I let y'all have it. I do not belong. That is not my place. When you are by yourself, or there's just 2 to 3, but 4 more,
That's how I feel about Scorpios, but
and you can suck it.
I'm dead. But my favorite cousin, one of my favorite cousins, is a Scorpio. So
as he should be.
very vindictive.
I don't know if she likes other Geminis, but she likes me. So I don't know. Maybe
I have my select Gemini friends. Gemini friends. Ain't too many of them now. But I select you. You can be one of my good ones. You can be one of my good ones. I think you had sort of made a point to this earlier, but I'm gonna see if there's anything left from it. So you arrived at the color party, with the shirt on, selling the shirts. Did you anticipate like the rumble happening when you wore this shirt, or did you just anticipate it was gonna be like a little petty moment, like I see you, we see each other?
I'm gonna be honest. Before I even went to the color party, like my mom was like, "You might not need to go. Just go out to eat and take a picture of you in the shirt with your cousins." But I'm like, Trey invited me, and I thought of it as like it's Trey's event too.
Mm-hmm.
So I came. Now, me getting the shirt made, I admit, was really, really petty. But I wanted to throw a little fun shade. I did. But I really was not expecting me and him to fight. I wasn't like. But I'm going to defend myself every time.
As you should. I don't fight no more, but as you should.
I don't need the Scotty, but damn, like I had to. Like at that moment, I had to.
So like, because I have tried to watch this scene in slow motion, in fast motion, from every angle that I can look at it from.
Not fast motion.
Whatever the motion, 2 times speed, whatever the fuck. And I just want to hear like from you watching, and well, of course you watched it, but being in the moment, walk us through how we came from like, everyone was sitting down, conversing back and forth,
everywhere.
Tables being flipped over, fists were flying, and the shirt was ripped off of you. Nobody was complaining, but it was still the fact that it had to be ripped, all that going on. So like, how did we get from point A to point Z?
Shit. All it took was him hitting me, and shit. The rest was history. Like it was Murder, She Wrote. Let me quit being petty. Okay, so he hit me, and he's a heavy dude. Not to be funny, but like he's heavier than me, and it's hard to just take a heavy dude like that down. So of course I had to work, and he was trying to wrestle, so it was kind of like, damn, like, and so with him trying to grab me and me swinging, trying to get my other arm up out so I can swing with that one, like we were just moving all over the place because I was trying to like get out and get free, like type of shit. And y'all see like when the fight ended, how quickly I walked away. I didn't even see Astro fighting. Like I didn't even know Astro was helping. Honestly, Astro told me I swung on him, and then it actually showed me swinging on Astro a little bit on the clip. I don't know if y'all seen it, but
I'd have to go back and frame by frame.
Yeah, you had too much going on.
It was a lot going on. It was a lot because you probably didn't even. Well, you did know at the time because you were swinging back at him. So the way that I saw, I didn't even know that DeAndre hit you first. I thought you had maybe just the camera angle that we saw, but I just saw the quick deck to the side of his head.
I think because the way I see it is because I feel like Quisi is very quick on his toes because all I know is that I feel like he saw DeAndre charging towards him and he hurried up and got up.
Yeah.
Which is what you're supposed to do when you see somebody charging. Somebody charging at you like that. You can't just sit there.
And honestly, I feel like I should have got up when he got up. Like, because I just don't be knowing. Because if you notice, like when I stood up, he kind of started rushing towards me like a little quicker, and then that's when he swung. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I should have got up sooner. Like,
it didn't matter how soon you got up, because either way,
You would have been more prepared because it seemed like I don't know if he was expecting that quick right hook though. I don't know if he was like, well, hold on, I got a little dizzy. But
Stupid.
Mario,
I'm about to block YB.
so, but here's the thing: the part about this that I didn't, Lord have mercy.
Okay, let me stop putting comments up here.
The part about that I didn't like is that okay, you know what? They have a thing that they got going on. They need to thump real quick. Okay, that's fine. So while DeAndre's on the floor and you on top of him trying to, why did his +1 come on the back and start do? So now you going down here, you hearing punches or you feeling punches from the back. Now you got to do like one of these numbers.
Right.
See, now that's the bullshit. Now that's that bullshit. I don't know who that was. Now DeAndre, nobody else could bring a +1, but you could bring two people.
Two people
to the engagement.
Set up.
And then as soon as you get into a fight and start losing, and then somebody,
I hear a lot of people saying that Dre didn't know I was coming. Like, cut the bullshit. Dre knew I was coming. Like, he knew I was coming. He even said in his green screen, I don't have a problem with Quisi coming. Like, so he knew I was coming. So the fight was just him just being really aggressive and mad about, I don't know, he's mad about something else. That ain't had nothing to do with me, honestly. But he took it out on me. So, but his friend, I don't know what made him jump in. Like, let your friend get his one up, like get his one in. Like he ran up on me. Like, it's like I feel like y'all are okaying what he was okaying what Dre was doing. Like, it's okay for him to act the fool, but not have to suffer the consequence.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no. So
I guess he decided to jump in because his friend was getting beat up.
I mean, but the thing is, your friend started it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let your friend finish it.
Well, he couldn't.
If this bitch started a fight with somebody and he started getting wore out, it's just like, well, bitch.
You could at least pull me.
I'm gonna separate y'all, but I'm gonna be like, girl, now why you done did that to yourself now? Now why you done did that?
Like,
but that would never happen because I don't start shit.
Okay.
But like I could tell because like I could tell something was gonna happen though. Because like dude with the purple hat, his legs was kind of shaking. Like, you know when the leg get to shaking, it's like, oh shit, you just never know. Like, it could go any way. Because I'm the same way. Like, I shake my leg too when I'm like really nervous if I'm about to fight. So his leg was shaking. I feel like they was on that type of time. Like,
they knew what it
I
was.
don't know if he expected his friend to have to go against somebody like me, but
he probably his eyes gonna carry him, and it did not.
In a nutshell, I see it as a setup because I feel like from the very beginning, he knew that you were coming. Trey told him that he invited you, so he knew you were coming. So that's the first thing. Number two, he brought not one but two friends. He already had to set up in his head that as soon as this motherfucker come up in here, I'm gonna confront him. I'm gonna say this because he was aggressive towards Dior too. At one point in that scene, he got out aggressive with him.
Yeah.
And I feel like he already knew what the deal was gonna be when you came. He could not wait till you came. He knew he was gonna confront you, and when he started charging at you, I don't know if he expected you to get up because you are shy and you are reserved, and they like punk folks that they feel is reserved or something like that. So it's kind of like. Just like Just One just said, did the friend know you? Have y'all met before? It didn't make no sense for him to do anything. So you don't even know these people, right?
That was my second time seeing Dre ever.
See, that's why I said it was a setup.
And one of his friends had on red, like me, because he knew I was wearing red.
Mm-hmm.
He knew Dior's favorite color was red, which is why he didn't give him red, but Dior ended up wearing red anyway. So, we had a lot of red shit.
So I think the only person that followed the prompt was Ted Lee.
That's it.
But my color was red though. Although I didn't have on all red, but my color was red, and so that's the color Trey gave me. So I just had the shirt, and I think that shirt is what pissed him off. When people was like, "Oh, I want one," the castmates they was like, "Oh, I want one. That's cute." That pissed them off for real. So.
YB getting blocked. Oh, call him a dangerous queen.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you gotta be professional. Stop, YB. So we know that fighting can be very stressful. I know I've been in a couple of myself. So we know that I know that fighting is stressful when you're in it, because when you're fighting, your adrenaline is up. You know, anybody can get it at this point. You mad? It's all the way to the top. How did it feel reliving that situation? Because I know it was already a thing when you were in it, but watching it back,
Right.
What was that like?
I'm like, damn, I stood through all of that. Like, it was a lot. Like, the dude who jumped in was really, he was coming at me. Like, he was trying to do his big one. And to see it like go on for that long, like, that kind of bothered me a little bit too, and it bothered my people. But I think everybody was just kind of waiting for like the next person, like somebody to jump in, because like, to be honest, I really like, we close now, but at that time, like I was just getting to know everybody, so I really didn't expect anybody to jump in. Honestly, if we've been 100, but I was glad that Astro did. Like, I was glad that somebody did. But like to see it, it kind of bothered me a little bit. I'm like, damn, and because I don't really bother anybody. But like I said, the shirt I had on, anything could have happened. Anything could have happened. So, you know.
Well, a lot of the times you don't have to bother nobody for somebody to try to start shit, child. Because I don't bother nobody.
But they was going in on me on these episodes, and this green screens. I had to catch the bus to the party. I'm like, damn, okay.
Yeah. What's wrong with catching the bus, though? People in New York catch buses and subways all the time.
There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm like, damn, it was false. Like, he was trying to read me. That's what he was trying to do, but whatever.
It don't matter. And I think with Astro, I think it's a bonus that you and Astro are connected already. But I feel like if it had been anybody, he would have jumped in, just because that's not cool.
Yeah, jumping is whack.
Because both of them were, a little bit bigger, than you are. And it's just like, it's not like, how you gonna have these two big dudes jumping on somebody that's smaller than them? It's like, we gonna
exactly. Because I just can't sit and watch nobody get jumped. I can't do it.
Right. And that's why I'm really glad Astro did that. And like, that really solidified our friendship. Like, for sure. Like, and we've been rocking ever since then. Like, I go to Astro's house and we kick it, like, smoke and write music. Like, that's my friend for real. Like,
well, that's good to know.
That was my first time getting jumped. So, and he was a part of the memory with me. Like, he helped me with that.
Getting jumped is not a pretty sight.
Okay, not for nobody.
No, I know how that feels, child. I every time I look at the strawberry on my leg from all them damn years ago, I'm like, oh, I wish I could have that day again so I can whoop all their ass again.
Okay.
Anyway, so we know you can't speak much on the outcome for the rest of the season, but what can we expect from you going on down the line after this whole fight situation? What else can we see from you this season without saying too much? Because I know you can't say that much.
Or just
you.
Oh, just me, like, working, performing, and having my own little event, and having to, of course, defend myself and my name a couple times. So, but
so it's more drama coming your way.
Yeah. It's not the end for me. Like, and for the fight to be this early on in the season, you got to know it gets crazier. So,
we can tell.
So, yeah,
it's only episode 3.
Only episode
3. Only episode 3. Okay. Did you guys have a cash trip this year? And if so, how would you describe how the trip went without giving too much away?
chaotic, a mess, you know. But
Well,
you know, it was cool. It was cool though. Like at the end, it was cool. It was cool. But just keep watching the show. Like it gets crazy. It gets crazy.
Yeah, that's where we met again.
Right. Oh yeah. So you know.
he know. Go ahead, Jamar.
Y'all are all insane.
Trying to get you to tell it.
What you say?
Is he trying to get you to tell what happened?
Oh no, I can't. No, I'm not about to get
can't
fired.
do that.
But I'm not about to get fired. But I will say, getting a chance to meet everybody for the first time.
Right.
It's fun now to see the previous episodes, or like what was filmed before, to see how we got into that part. Because otherwise, you just coming in, don't know what's going on, and it's just like, okay, now I get to kind of fill in the pieces as to how we got to,
Right.
So I'm like, okay, I see it. But outside from that part, we had a great time when we did go out and have.
We did.
We had a good time.
I was in my own little element, dancing and shit. So yeah, I had a good time.
Good stuff. But as far as when the cameras came on, complete bullshit. But
I'm not ready for that. Like, I'm not ready for that.
It's gonna be fun. It's always, when you film something and it's chaotic and fun and crazy, when you add the bells and whistles of the editing to the shit, it's gonna be even crazier. So
right.
I look forward to it.
I'm really like into this season. Like, I'm watching it like I'm not even on the damn show. Like, I'm like, this shit is good. Like it dead ass is like, it's really good, and my people are tuned in. Like, they are really tuned in, and they putting their inputs in. Like, I love it. I feel like I'm finally getting my respect where I'm at, like, from my hometown. So that's always a good thing. But it's really good. Like, this show's really good. So I'm really interested to see like how they edit everything else that's about to come, because like I said, it's
okay, hold on 1 second. A question from just one is, do you think you and Dre will ever be cool?
I don't know. Like, that's just like, we can be cordial, but like, I don't think me and him will ever be like friends. But
yeah, that's understood.
Yeah.
And one more question before Jamar gets into his. Is Sean always so shady, or are we just seeing a different edit of him?
Sean is my friend. Like, Sean is really a sweetheart, really, really nice. I think right now, like, y'all are just, I won't say y'all can't take Sean, because Sean has said some crazy ass shit so far too, but that's my friend. But Sean is really a sweetheart, and I feel like as the season progresses, like, y'all will see that. Like, y'all will definitely get to see another side of Sean, and hopefully, like, y'all will love him, like, because he definitely can read. Like,
in this little ass section. Go ahead.
Right now, y'all seen his warm up reads. Like, he's coming. So yeah,
I can tell by that trailer.
He's coming.
Yeah. I like Sean. I like Sean a lot.
I love Sean, for real.
But I feel like the way that he acts in the scene is different than how he acts in the confessional. In the confessional, he's so laid back, and I feel like the way that he talks is so like robotic and cool. But when he be in scenes, be a completely different person.
Right.
Okay.
Sean goes in. Sean goes in like real tough.
So what advice would you give to somebody who's, getting on reality TV for the first time?
Make sure that it's something that you really want to do. Make sure that, like, you're mentally prepared for whatever they try to throw at you, whether it's castmates or people in the comments or, podcasts or whoever. Like, just make sure that you're ready for all that, because you are putting yourself in the forefront to be talked about. And do it. Like if it's truly on your heart to do it, like do it and live in a moment and don't regret it. Like 'cause I don't regret shit that happened on the show. Like watching it, like I'm happy that I did it, honestly. But you just have to really like make sure that's something that you really want to do, and you make sure that you thought about everything that comes with it, like for sure.
Oh Lord, because I don't see myself ever doing no damn reality show.
It comes with a lot, and you don't know how other people are going to, like, you don't know these people, so like you're kind of meeting new people, and you don't even know if you're gonna click with them. Personalities might not mesh at all, and you don't know how people are going to react. People react differently to different things, and I'm the type of person like I can kind of think about shit that I do before I do it, but a lot of people don't think like that, so you got to be aware of people like that too.
Because you know, with shit like this, you gonna walk in thinking, "Oh, everybody gonna like me. Everybody gonna like me." But then when you look at it, people may have different perceptions. People would dislike you for whatever reason that
Right.
they dislike you for, and you could not even be problematic and they still don't like you. So it is what it is.
Some people are haters, and some people just don't. They just don't see it for you. I'm okay with both. I'm okay with both. Like I've been kind of fighting that my whole life. So
yeah.
And that's fine. I meant to say that earlier. I said shout out to Chasing Reality being in the chat. So
yeah, shout out to Chasing Reality.
Shout out to Chasing Reality.
Would you return for another season?
I would, and I would be like even more elevated. I feel so. I definitely will return. Like,
okay,
you would go through all this bullshit again.
like I know how to maneuver through people. You know, I kind of put myself in this time with the fight. I can kind of. I hate that I'm blaming myself, but I had a part in it. If I wouldn't have got that shirt made, he probably wouldn't have been as upset type shit.
Oh, he would have.
Oh, well. Well, I mean.
He chose to be upset no matter what you gave.
I'm willing to go through it again, though. Like, if it means, like, putting me in a better position, like, I'm cool with that. So, as long as it's, like, in a positive way, I ain't trying to be the villain of the motherfucking show. Like, that's not my goal at all. But yeah, I'll do another season. I really would.
I couldn't see you being a villain if you tried. I couldn't see you as a villain if you tried. I'm like, no, he just don't give enough.
Right. And if y'all see me being a villain, y'all know, like, I don't took some acting classes or something, because, like, it just ain't in me. It ain't in me. Like,
as it shouldn't be. As it shouldn't be. Are you looking forward to the reunion?
I don't know. How people are feeling right now about everything that's going on. So, and I know there's more shit to come. I know I'll be on my best behavior, but like I said, you know, I wasn't on my best behavior at the color party, but I'll be on my best behavior at the reunion. But like I said, if I'm touched, I'm gonna defend myself. Like that's just it. But I'm cool with everybody. Like it is what it is. So, like I don't think I'll have a problem with the reunion. But the way things are going right now, the way comments are going right now, some people might be in their feelings and they might try to prove a point again. I don't know.
Is there any people in particular?
The one I fought, like
there's no other way to
like, on the show. Like I had words, but like I didn't have any like issues like that to like where I had to put my hands on anybody but him. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, so we're headed to the end of the show, and what we do, we play. I think these are 2 games, right? 2 games now. There are 2 games. The first game is Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Oh shit. Okay.
And you have 3 options: Dior, DeAndre, and Astro.
This is so damn messy. Let me see.
Thank you. Thank you. There's no right answer for this. So
At all. Like no matter how I go at it, like no matter what angle I go at it.
I think I know. I think I know who you gonna kill though.
well, I mean, let's
That
find
goes
out.
without saying.
Let's find out.
Yeah, I killed I killed Dre. No hard feelings, but I killed Dre. Oh, this is messy. Oh shit. Fuck Astro and Mary Dior.
Oh, this is gonna that was the opposite that I thought this was gonna go.
Okay.
Only because there was some flirting in the beginning type shit, but
In the beginning.
me and Astro, like none of it will actually happen, but like I can see myself like switching it up, like it's because Dre automatically killed, and now me and Astro, like yeah, like that's my friend, like he,
Fair enough. Just get real drunk one time, just bang it out, and then have never had to talk about it again. Okay, I'm done. Go
yeah.
through that.
Yeah, I got real messy with that one.
Yeah. I was like, "Ooh, this is gonna be good."
Well, listen, we try to be, you know, we try to give a little bit of Barbara Walters in our interviews, but by the end, we got to get just a tad bit messy. You know, we try to be a little professional, but then at
I
the
already
end,
know.
got to dump a little mess at the end. Mm-hmm.
Do I have the other game? Or
Yeah, you got the other one.
Okay, so the other game is not well. I guess it can be messy if you let it.
Oh,
Which
it's
is
messy.
a name from the cast, and you can tell us the first word that comes to your mind when this person's name gets said, or just your thoughts about the person, whichever one comes to your mind first. So I'll go first. I'll start off easy. Trey Howard.
Trey's cool, and Trey a little messy,
I knew Messi was coming. I knew that was coming.
and am I only about to say one word or like what? I can.
You can say either one word, the first word that comes to your mind, or just your general
Oh
thought.
well, fashion.
Well, that too.
Okay, yeah,
I do like them confessional looks, bitch.
right. He might be a little messy, but he he can dress.
Yeah, fashion first, messy in the second.
Okay. And then you got the second person, Scotland.
Oh, okay. Next one is Tedley.
Tedley, Rich. Rich.
I mean, he in the intro throwing money. I said, well, come throw a little bit of that in my account.
Right.
Definitely the rich uncle.
I can see
that. Next is Miss Kiki.
Kiki, I'm gonna say chocolate. Like she's a chocolate, like a pretty chocolate girl. Like so, I love her skin. Like
oh yeah, Miss Kiki has great skin and great teeth. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Sean.
Mouth. He got a mouth on him.
Well, that he does.
In this little ass section.
He got
in this little section.
Ready for him.
Jeff.
Pink, like Barbie, like he yeah, like Peruvian Barbie, like he I don't know.
Fair enough.
Astro.
Hood nigga princess, like
That's the only answer.
hood
That's
nigga
the only answer. I love the breakdown. He's like, I lived in the hood about a bunch of niggas as the princess.
Period.
nigga princess, like
I live for that.
yeah. And
Rob,
also a real nigga too. I mean, at that
as we see,
As we can see, most definitely.
as we can see, Robert.
Robert. He gonna speak his mind. Like, what's the word for that? Like he gonna say how he feel. I don't know how to.
I mean, outspoken. I mean,
Outspoken. Like, yeah.
you got it.
Okay. Who's after Robert? Lundy.
Lundy, he's just like, I feel like he's really like the middle ground to, like he's kind of just, he's cool. Like I fuck with Lundy, like he's chill.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Dior.
Shit. Dior is, he has his own style. Like he's not afraid to, I guess, express himself. Like, you know how he dresses and things like that. He's really, I don't know the word for that, but like he's not afraid to step outside the box. He's different.
Mm-hmm. It's not really androgynous,
Yeah.
but it's
Different.
not
He's different.
traditional either.
Mm-hmm.
So
Which makes it everything.
Creative. Yeah. So
Yeah. Last but certainly not least, DeAndre.
I just did that, but I really, DeAndre is giving a lot right now, so it's like he's calculated. I give him that, calculated.
I don't know if that. I don't know what's going on. The rest of the audience. We're inquiring to know like what the hell going on up here, because
I don't know, like, but he's definitely calculated.
Oh Lord. Well,
But before Jamar gives the statement, I just want to because somebody in the chat asked a question, and I know the answer is probably no to this question, but somebody asked in this chat. I just felt like asking because it was funny. Someone said, "Ask him if he'd make an OnlyFans because I'd subscribe to it."
No, we're not.
Okay. Well, y'all heard it. He ain't making no OnlyFans, even though we all would subscribe to it, but he ain't making one.
somebody also asked your social media and like, do you have any projects out? So go ahead and plug your stuff real quick so they can find you.
So right now, I only have my first EP, which is called the Quisi EP, or just called Quisi. It's on all streaming platforms. I have 4 songs on there that I really enjoy writing and laying down in the studio. It's a really dope project. I'm singing a little bit, I'm rapping a little bit, but I'm being me throughout the whole entire project. So I am inspired by other rappers, of course, but you get Quisi when you hear Quisi. So yeah, but I do have more music coming within like the next month or so. So be on the lookout for that. And this project will have 8 songs on it. And some of the songs I've been sitting on for about 2 years now. So I've really been working, and I'm still like, I'm getting ready to write a project after the project that I'm about to release. So and the project that I'm about to release is called Damn Quisi. So just be on the lookout for that. I created my own album cover, which you will get to see as well. Yeah, I'm excited, and videos coming up because I don't have any videos yet. So like I said, I'm really shy, but this time around I am kind of taking it more serious, and I'm doing videos, photo shoots, all of that. So y'all will see that as the season goes on too. So
Good. That's what we like to see. You know, people out there doing their thing because we know it's not cheap, especially when we're independent and we ain't got no backing of no label or nothing like that. So I applaud anybody out there trying to do their damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Jake gave me my first feature, so you know, I'm excited for that too. So
So at the end of all of our interviews, especially for you, since you felt like you were so shy coming up here, we want to know and get your feedback. Did you have a good time? Or, do you feel like Scotty and I did our jobs as the hosts of the interview? Like, give us your feedback.
y'all did a phenomenal job. I did come in really nervous, like because I didn't know how I was gonna go. But I have seen y'all interviews before, so I wasn't worried, which is why I agreed to do it. I like y'all vibe. Yeah, I had a good time overall, and I definitely will come again if y'all need me. But yeah, y'all did a good job.
Period. We thank you so much. We want to make sure that we can always get the feedback. So if there's anything that we can do to grow and be better, we want to definitely take it and then make sure that we're making everybody feel comfortable, makes everybody feel good, so that when they're here, they feel relaxed, and we just feel like we just talking shit.
Like Scotty, you at 40K. Whatever you're doing must be working. So
say it again.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Say it again.
Real talk. So, thank y'all for even inviting me for sure. Like I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, just be on the lookout, y'all. It's a lot that's happening this season, and this is I feel like this is Dallas' best season. I'm not the only person that said that. So
no, you're not.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, so
you're not the only one that said it. So we all say it.
You can tell us by the first 3 episodes, like so.
100%.
Well, all right, Quisi. At this point, thank you for doing the interview with us. We appreciate it, and you're free to go. Thank you for coming up.
All right, talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one.
All right,
talk to you soon.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, and that was Quisi. Okay, he did a good job, even though he was shy. He was very shy. But he got through it though. And I tried to ask most of the questions that I saw in the chat. First, I was just like, I'm not going to be doing it. But then after a while, I'm like, okay, let me put these questions in.
Some of y'all are just outright messy and don't care about the we're trying to be professional, and y'all just want to be nasty.
Listen, we be trying to be Barbara Walters and stuff. We try to be her in her spirit. We try to be Barbara Walters. But as I told y'all, if y'all saw my commercial at the very beginning of the season, that I do give a bit of Barbara Walters and Megan Thee Stallion at the same time. Okay, so that's what we do. But that's what we try to do.
I live.
And you know what? Speaking of people in the chat, I see Patches in the chat. I try to read everything in his Barry White practice what you preach voice of his. So I be trying.
Telling me this and telling me that.
Girl.
Okay.
It's something wrong with me. So why don't we stop all the talking, girl? You keep talking about you loving me. I share a lover. Some say I'm damn good. But if you think you can turn me out,
okay,
baby, I wish that you would, cause you keep telling me this and telling me that. You say once I'm with you, I'll never go back. There is a lesson that you wanna teach. Well, here I am, baby. Practice what you preach.
Stop this. You got a whole segment.
But you know what? Before you get to the last announcement, you know what I got to do? It's the favorite thing that you love for me to do, which was birthed when I was high.
Oh, Lord.
I don't understand this. Why? See, it's burning me to hold on to this. I know it's something that I got to do. but that don't mean I want to. All I'm here to say is that I love you. I feel like this is coming to an end. And it's better for me to let it go now. Hold on to hurt you. I gotta let it burn.
Girl, not the entire monologue of Let It Burn. I'm crying.
But anyway, we got to get up out of here. But before we get up out of here, Jamar has to let you guys know what we got coming up next week, okay?
Okay, so next week on March 17th at 9 p.m. Eastern, we have Miss Kiki coming to the Prelude to talk about the things of the things of the things of the things of the things. So make sure y'all tune in, just like I tuned in this week for Quisi. Tune in next week for Miss Kiki so we can Kiki with Kiki.
Yes, Kiki with Kiki, honey. We've been a Kiki with Kiki, child. Period. Okay. Well, thank you guys for tuning in once again. Okay. We will be back next week, like he said, for Kiki. I don't know who we interviewing after Kiki. Child, we was DJ. We was trying. I'm calling his ass out on camera. DJ for On the Way Up was supposed to be next week, but child. We gonna get him up here, but it may be Bando Kane gonna be here before he do, so we'll see. But yes, Kiki is next, and we'll figure out who's after Kiki. But we just know that Quisi was our first one, then Kiki is next. Not y'all talking about Rasby and Orlando Brown gonna be on Bad Boys Club. Jamar, are we watching this shit?
A fucking now, if they on there, I might have to.
They are on there.
Oh, I might just have to tune in.
Are we doing joint reviews again?
No. No. I learned my lesson from last time. I'm not doing that shit no more.
Well, look, y'all, we are up out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I hope you guys are enjoying your Friday night. And don't do nothing that I would do. I'll see you guys later. Girl. Bye.